For many years, Toyota has won the hearts of many automobile fans due to the car's reliability, performance, and resale value. Moreover, the Japanese automaker has been synonymous with some of the coziest, most luxurious and flashiest cars. That is if you throw in the Lexus and the Land Cruiser families. Each year, Toyota fans worldwide look forward to what's next on the lineup. Incidentally, most of them are talking about the 2026 roadster, and believe it or not, the roadster is quite impressive. At a time when most giant car makers are moving to EVs, Toyota won't be left behind. Some of its 2026 models are electric options, and that's where things get interesting. However, Toyota does not plan to go all-out EV. They also have a quite impressive gas-powered lineup. Before giving much away this early, let's go through 5 new 2026 Toyota models that will surely shake the entire world. Number 1 is probably the most exciting choice. Here we go. In number 5, 2026 Toyota Supra. When you think of Toyota Grand Tourer, a high-speed, long-distance sports car, the name Toyota Supra comes to mind. This high-speed sports car has wowed the world in speed and performance since its first production in 1978. Toyota redesigned it in 2019 when it debuted its 5th generation, and it has looked incredible ever since. Overall, the 2026 Toyota Supra is everything you want in a Grand Tourer. Toyota blends modern car technology with traditional engine punch, and there are rumors that the 2026 Supra could feature a BMW engine. Of course, that shouldn't be a surprise given that Toyota and BMW are already collaborating on this model, which means more power and swiftness. Having mentioned that, the powertrain will likely be battery electric, and while the engine will be a 3.0-litre 6-cylinder turbocharged, we expect Toyota to incorporate its latest mild hybrid technology, which will see it punch out at least 394 horsepower. That will be impressive considering the current Supra can only manage 382 horsepower. We expect Toyota to stick with the standard 6-speed manual transmission, even though they will also offer an 8-speed automatic option. Some rumors, however, suggest the possibility of Toyota going for a 3.0-litre twin-turbocharged 6-cylinder BMW M4 CSL engine with an astonishing output of 542 horsepower. Moreover, the mentioned engine will be paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. If that were to happen, then the Toyota Supra would indeed send a chill down the spines of the Porsche Panamera, Aston Martin D87, BMW 6, and other legendary Grand Tourers. Number 4. 2026 Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 is one of Toyota's SUVs that requires no introduction. The compact, perennial, not-track SUV has dominated the crossover SUV market since its first production in 1994, and it doesn't look like it will relent anytime soon. If you thought the current model, the 2024 RAV4, was the best you've seen, wait till you lay your eyes on the 2026 RAV4. This model looks more revitalized, robustly built, and readier to take on everything you throw at it. We expect the 2026 edition to be the debut of the RAV4 6th generation, and that means some significant design changes. Toyota will be inclined to make the RAV4 slightly more rugged than we are used to seeing it, and that will mean good news for off-road fans. Though it's a new generation, we don't expect any changes in its underpinning, so it should remain the same. And even though we anticipate its exterior to have a more rugged appearance, we expect the interior to look livelier and with a softer touch. That's another way of saying it will be cozier, a term we don't often associate the RAV4 with. According to GearPatrol.com, we can't look beyond the possibility of the 2026 RAV4 being an all-hybrid lineup. Of course, Toyota has been including one or more hybrid variants in the most recent RAV4 editions. This time around, however, we could see the entire lineup being an all-hybrid, and if that's not the case, then the majority will be. Regarding the hybrid setup, we can expect a 2 to 5 litre hybrid engine setup with an output that mirrors the Camry hybrid's 232 horsepower. But again, we also do not expect Toyota to drop the plug-in variant of the RAV4, something we have come to associate the RAV4 with. There are, however, no suggestions for an electric RAV4 in 2026. Perhaps Toyota is satisfied with the BZ5X EV, which we shall cover later. Wait a minute, I know you're enjoying this video. What about you giving me a thumbs up by liking it, then subscribing and hitting that notification bell for the latest epic videos? Let's continue. Number 3. 2026 Toyota MR2. Here is some good news for the sports car fans. The legendary Toyota MR2 sports car is returning in 2026, nearly 20 years after its production. The last time Toyota produced this speed's best was in 2007. As expected, most of us had almost forgotten its existence. Overall, there is a lot to be excited about the 2026 MR2. According to GearPatrol.com, the 2026 MR2 will feature a 1.6-litre turbocharged inline-3 engine similar to the GR Corolla and GR Yaris. Their report also shows the engine could produce up to 316 horsepower and a torque of about 304 pound-feet. So, we're talking about a genuinely beastie 2-seat sports car. Its engine will be paired with an 8-speed automatic or 6-speed manual transmission, making it almost seamless to shift and accelerate. Even better, there are rumors that Toyota could unleash a hybrid variant of the MR2. If that happens, we will indeed be looking at a high-performance supercar. Regarding the engine layout, the 2026 Toyota MR2 will most likely feature a rear mid-engine configuration, resulting in the sports car's low-slung design with a surprisingly taller A-pillar. Rumors have it that Toyota is considering one of these two body styles, a 2-deck and a Porsche 718 Cayman-like body style. Whichever body style Toyota goes for, the MR2 will look fantastic. We expect its body weight to average 2,866 pounds, making it relatively lightweight. Price-wise, GearPatrol.com estimates a starting price of $65,000 to $73,000 depending on the trim. But of course, the pricing may change depending on what Toyota chooses to include or not to include when the sports car finally comes out, which is a date only known by Toyota. Number 2. 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser EV. For decades, Toyota has made the finest off-road capable SUVs, including the 4Runner, Land Cruiser, and the FJ Cruiser. Well, as good and off-road capable as these SUVs have been over the years, something was missing, and that's electric power. Now, Toyota is unleashing a compact crossover electric SUV in 2026 whose name Toyota has not finalized yet. Most expert car review sites, including CarAndDriver.com, call it the 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser EV, while others believe it will be the Toyota FJ Cruiser Compact Electric Vehicle. Regardless of the name that Toyota settles for, we are convinced that this electric off-road SUV plans to dominate. It has a boxy body style with a rugged bumper, making it off-road ready. Everything about its exterior speaks of an SUV built to take on all the aggression and hard tackling that comes with off-road driving. Though there is no information about its powertrain and suspension, we expect Toyota to feature the same mechanical specs as most modern Toyota models. Regarding pricing and trims, the 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser EV will come in at least 3 trims at an estimated starting price of $35,000 to $45,000 depending on the trim. The 3 trims are the entry LE, the mid-range XLE, and the top-tier limited edition. We expect the 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser EV to run on the ETNGA platform, the same platform that the BZ5X, which I'll cover next, runs on. The platform is cleverly designed to offer Toyota EVs more versatility and adaptability. These traits describe the 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser EV. So we shall look at an SUV designed to take it all. Number 1. 2026 Toyota BZ5X. When Toyota entered the electric SUV market in 2024 with the BZ5X, everyone expected the manufacturer to continue the amazing EV. Well, Toyota is planning to do just that by unleashing a larger version of the existing BZ5X in 2026, and from that we can tell the electric SUV looks good. For one, it is spacious. Unlike the previous editions, which had only a 5-seat option, the 2026 Toyota BZ5X has a third row, which gives it an extra 2 to 3 seats, thus fantastic for larger families. That will see the BZ5X rival the Highlander in space and capacity. Unlike the Highlander, the 2026 BZ5X has a futuristic modern look. Though Toyota has not shared its interior details, we expect the manufacturer to continue a few elements from the previous model. That includes a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, a far-forward fully digital gauge display, and an expansive center console featuring a wireless smartphone charging pad. Capacity-wise, we expect the 2026 Toyota BZ5X to hold almost the same cargo size as the 2024 edition, which is 26 to 28 cubic feet on the rear hold. Overall, the BZ5X is part of Toyota's Beyond Zero plan, where the manufacturer aims to turn fully electric by 2030. In fact, the two letters of its name, BZ, stands for Beyond Zero. As far as the pricing goes, CurrentDriver.com estimates a starting price of $50,000 for the XLE entry trim and $55,000 for the limited edition. So yes, we expect Toyota BZ5X to come in 2 trims, just like the 2024 edition, though slightly pricier because of the extra space. Overall, the XLE trim will offer single motor and dual motor configuration options. However, the limited edition will have an all-wheel drive configuration, which is standard. You can expect a single motor front-wheel drive setup to curve 201 horsepower, similar to what you get from the Kia Niro EV, and the all-wheel drive dual motor BZ5X to average 215 horsepower. There you have it. Those are the 5 new models we expect Toyota to unveil in 2026. When they do, the vehicles will irrefutably shake the entire automobile sector. Here is another video on Toyota 5 new 2025 models that you'll also like. See you there.